I see a world where Morocco beats France. We already have some confirmed matches in the quarterfinals. Brazil have been dumped out by Norway, and so Norway will progress to play England, who beats Mexico. We now have France taking on Morocco. France defeated Paraguay 1-0. Morocco beats Canada. So far, if you were to give the top three favorites, who do you think are the three favorites that are left to win the World Cup?
I'll start with France,
Why?
Argentina,
France, Argentina.
then England.
Okay, tell me why you think France have the better chance.
Judging from those three teams I mentioned, they have the higher number of young talents.
Okay, so you think talents win the World Cup based on talents?
Yeah,
Really?
you're seeing their play now.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So it's France is a team that if you close your eye on this other angle, thinking maybe it's not functional, you can strike it from that angle. Like it's well balanced.
Okay, but
That the match that Dembele had, that hat trick,
hat trick against Norway.
yeah, he was just he didn't.
Nobody
Initially,
really
nobody thought he was.
he was
After
going
that,
to be the one so hard.
yeah, nobody thought he was going to be that much of a threat. After
Well,
that,
I would consider him a threat. He's the current Ballon d'Or holder. You get.
But from the first goal attempt Mbappe
Mm.
had that hit the crossbar,
Yeah.
so the attention was just on Mbappe, giving room for
Dembele to do his thing. Now I hear the argument of how France have the talent. They have the likes of Mbappe, Olise, Dembele. They have Doué on the bench. They have Cherki.
but
There's so many. There's Bakola there, so they have a lot of attacking talents. But I could also make the argument that they kind of struggle to create concrete goal scoring chances against Paraguay. So if you're going off of they have the talent, don't you think it's also possible for them to have a bad game where they are knocked out? Do you think Morocco has a shot in knocking out France?
only in penalties.
Really?
Yeah, only in penalties. They just have to be super defensive and take them to penalties. That's the only chance. No, France they are too fast paced.
Actually, now I would expect, let me put it this way. I would expect France to beat Morocco. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Morocco knocks out France. Morocco is, in the first time in a very long time, I have absolutely confidence that if an African team could actually make it to the World Cup final, I'm not saying they will, but if they somehow are able to beat France,
if they're somehow
they are getting to the World Cup final.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Like,
it's a possibility that
yes,
they can.
if they beat France, they're getting to the World Cup
but
final.
just like
Nobody's beating them.
majority of people give the answer to be France winning the game.
I actually think this is the first World Cup that we might see either a first-time winner or a winner that hasn't won for a very long time.
Well, the first-time winner, I doubt that one. But the winner that hasn't won in the long time, yeah. But the first-time winner,
I could see a world where England wins this World Cup. I'm not an English fan at all. Like,
yeah. It's England the first time they haven't won.
No, that's why I said a winner in a long time.
In a long
they
time,
classify as a winner in a long
yeah,
time. The last time
yeah.
they won the World Cup was in 1966.
Yeah. So
I could see a world where
that is why I'm just leaving it for those
three teams.
yeah.
I actually agree with you. Me personally, I would put it the other way around.
There is no room for a first-time winner. It's
my favorite.
We still have
based off of. If I'm going based off of, like you said, attacking talents, what if everybody's at their absolute best? I think France will be the best team to win, right? Then Argentina might follow, and then England. But the gap between England and Argentina is very small. The only reason I'm doing that is because of Messi, right? But every other department in that team, both of them, between them and England is better than them. Apart from the Messi factor.
Okay.
Do you get?
England is more of like
England is a well-balanced team. They have a good defense. They have
another version of France.
Yes, they have a good midfield. They have a good attack. Hurricane is there. So do you understand? Apart from Messi, the Messi factor is the only reason I have Messi above England, but slightly small. But if I was a betting man and someone gives me $100,000 now and tells me You can only bet on one team to win this World Cup. Remove emotions, remove logic.
I'll go for France.
Just go, yes, just go for logic. What you work with the information you have available to you. I'm going to put the $100,000 on France. Not because I expect them to win, but because they are the best team on paper. I'm just going based on paper.
I will go
If I
with
want to add emotions and the way
not just
I
paper.
feel
It's
with
the,
gut feeling, if I want to add gut feeling, I will put England. England feels at this point in time, it feels like everybody is completely. Do you know? Have you noticed that nobody anywhere is saying anything about how well England is doing? Mexico, to beat Mexico at the Aztec Stadium is a difficult feat. Mexico is undefeated in that stadium that England beats them. Some people point to the Ghana match in the group stage or some of the matches where England felt like they were having a hard time breaking those teams down. It is hard to break down low blocks. When a team comes out and decides, I don't want you to score me, I'll be contented with a draw and then maybe try and get to extra time and play in penalties. It's difficult. Look at what happened to France against Paraguay. Paraguay came to play a low block. They were contented playing deep. That's the same thing that happened with Ghana and Panama against England. They were coming to sit deep. But if you decide to come out and play, the teams that are the favorites, the likes of the France, Argentina, and England, will show you what they are capable of. Now, the dark horse, I have two dark horses, which is Norway, Morocco. Those are teams that are capable, very capable of beating any of these three teams that we have called.
yeah, possibly. To be realistic, they have the capability of all the teams have the capability of winning.
That's the thing.
World Cup.
Every team has the capability, right?
Yeah.
But knockout
But
football, knockout football.
but
Yes, that's the truth. Knockout football is different. Everybody knows that. You and I know knockout football is different. Sometimes you don't have to be the best team to win a tournament that is based on knockouts. Sometimes you don't have to be. The true test of being the best team is a league title because you play everybody 2 times. Do you understand? So you cannot avoid anybody. You cannot say, I avoided this team to win the World Cup. I avoided this team to win the league. You play everybody 2 times. So for you to win a league title, you have shown you are the best team in the league that season. So that's the same thing I'm trying to say here. In the World Cup, sometimes you need luck on your side. Now, I see a world where Norway can beat England,
possibly
right? But if both teams or if all those teams are their absolute best,
at their absolute best.
you will expect those three teams to come out from
Yeah.
those ties. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. So in essence, I'm saying if I'm being logical, I've given money, say put your money on a particular team. I'll put on France. But if I add emotions, gut feeling, and every other team, I will put England.
Okay.
So, in your own opinion, I've left the logical now for you. You're putting in gut feeling, you're putting in how you feel, what you have seen. Who do you think will win the World Cup?
France.
You still go with France.
France.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are.
If I'll go,
We have heard it here.
If I wanted to go with Argentina, it would just be as a result of
Messi
Messi's
factor.
efforts. Yeah.
Yes, the Messi factor.
But France can hurt you from different.
Yes, they have a
angles.
lot of ways to hurt
Yeah.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. I have a gut feeling that this World Cup is going to be won by England. He believes strongly that France is going to win the World Cup. Let us know in the comment section who you think will win the World Cup. Who do you think is going to win the best player of the tournament?